Metal Gear's co-developer, Rivermore National Labs, was working on a new type of nuclear weapon. They were using Nova
And
and
for those of
Myth
you,
laser
again, for those of you who have played the original, you see here that they've also
So
changed
they
the
developed a new
live
type of
action
nuclear
footage
weapon
that
in
they
VR
include in
testing
the
lab,
game.
huh? Yes, but you can't
It's basically the
use
same
virtual
sort of
data on a
stuff, but
battlefield.
it's
They would
just
need
different
actual
clips,
launch
probably a
data.
bit updated or something, I don't know.
These are some of the supercomputers. If you link these, you can test everything in a virtual environment. But it's all just theoretical.
So, this exercise was designed to test the real thing.
What did our president do? If the terrorists launched that thing? No. Damn!
I don't think Otacon looks right in this game either. I mean,
fool.
he doesn't look as wrong as Meryl or Vulcan Raven, but I don't know. I'm not sure if it's the color of his hair again or what, but I think it might. I think it's at least related to that, because for some reason I just feel like he looks too old or something. I mean, I don't know.
He was born on August 6th, 1945.
But again, he doesn't look as bad as a lot of the others, Meryl or Vulcan Raven, but
3 generations.
still something bugs me about him too.
We must have the curse of nuclear weapons written into our DNA. I used to think that I could use science to help mankind. But in the end,
and
I was the one
I
being
think
using
that
science
scene
for peace.
where they were supposed to
only an
reference
anime.
Meryl's ass is coming up real soon.
That's enough crying. Pull yourself together. Where is Metal Gear? Where on this base are they keeping it?
Rex is in the underground maintenance base,
Where's that?
north of the communications tower. But it's a long way there.
The emergency override system for the detonation code is there too?
Yeah, in the base's control room. You'd better hurry. If they were planning a launch from the start, then their ballistic program is probably finished. And since they haven't called for me in a few hours, they must not need me. In other words, they must be ready to launch.
Meryl's got the detonation code override keys. We'll link up with her.
If we can't override the launch, we'll have to destroy Rex.
So I think
I'll show you the way.
no, actually there's
On
a
that
bit
leg
more,
of
yeah.
yours, you'll just slow me down.
You'll need me if you're gonna destroy Rex.
I don't need you. I just need your brain.
I created Rex. It's my right, my duty to destroy him.
If you get a chance, try to escape. When the coast is clear, I'll contact you by codec.
How am I supposed to escape from an island?
Okay.
So what then?
I want you to hide somewhere and keep me informed. You know this place well, don't you?
Of course I do. And don't worry, I've got this. It's the same stealth technology as the Ninja. Foxhound was gonna use them, but
It would have been
with this I'll be
really
fine.
fun to have
Bad
something
lag
like
and
that,
all.
wouldn't it?
Good. But
Just
I
think
want
of all
Meryl to
the
watch
stuff
after
you could do
too.
with that. Although, if it looked like that in real life too,
Meryl,
you couldn't really
the
do any all the
engineer's
stuff you
okay.
would have
That's a
wanted to do.
relief.
I want you to look after him. Where are you now?
Because you're not really
Getting
invisible
close.
with it, are you?
Oh no! Damn, they
I know
spotted
that's
me.
just a gaming convention or whatever, just
Meryl,
so
what
you
happened?
have some way of seeing that
Something's wrong.
character anyway.
Did you hear
Could have just
something?
left it completely blank, I
Wasn't that
guess,
some
but
kind of music?
I think that
What
would have
did
been
she
a
look
bit
like?
too weird. But anyway, now he's trying. This is the scene I'm talking about. Here, he's supposed to explain what Meryl looks like.
She was wearing the same green uniform as the terrorists.
And that's all they could say.
If she's disguised as the enemy,
In the
you'll have to
original, he
contact
says,
her when she's alone,
before you
huh?
cut to that scene, he
There's
says
only one place where
she
we can be
was
sure
wearing
she's
the same
by
green
herself.
uniform as the other
Where's that?
terrorists or whatever
Don't
it is.
be so
You
dense.
cut to that scene and you see that ass shot,
Here, use
and he
this
says
security card.
she had this really cute way of walking. Snake, and then Snake replies, "You were really looking," and he replies, and Otacon comes back with, "Well, she has a really cute." No, wait a minute. He says she has a really cute way of walking. She kind of wiggles her behind.
You're not.
And then Snake says, "You were really looking." Otacon then responds with, "Well, she has a really cute behind," which I thought was way more clever than just saying she wears the same green uniform. Then again, what could they have done? I mean,
No, nothing.
she didn't have an arse hair. She didn't have a distinct walk, so here you're pretty much screwed. You just have to recognize her in disguise. You just have to guess which one she is. But then again, they don't make it hard for you to find out who she is.
Call me Otacon.
Otacon.
It stands for Otaku Convention. An otaku is a guy like me who likes Japanimation.
And they've also updated this clip. In the original, they showed some video from Police Knots, and here they use Son of the Enders 2.
They're still the best in the field
Or
of
Son of the Enders, the Second Runner, as it's actually called.
Japanese cartoons played some part in that.
They did. I didn't get into science to make nuclear weapons, you know.
Yeah, that's what all scientists say.
This is also just a minor irritant, but I mean, I get it. It's funny and it's kind of quirky that you've put in Mario and Yoshi here.
Really, it's true.
And especially for the
Like an excuse
the ninja battle where you could use Mario to get more health. But
you're right.
why did you zoom in on them there? Why did you focus on them in that scene? They shouldn't even be there in that scene. You should remove them.
But that's all over.
I mean, it's just a very, very minor grievance there, but I just think it's very weird that they focused on Mario and Yoshi for a bit of for a little bit of time there, where they zoomed in on it.
Sure,
if they zoomed in on Snake, well, that would have been one thing, but to zoom in on Yoshi, on Mario and Yoshi dolls in the corner.
Also, with this stealth
I mean, you don't need to point out that, hey, you know this is Nintendo, right? You know this is Nintendo. You know they make Mario, right? And Mario can ride Yoshi. You know that, right? I mean, you don't need to point that out.
See you later.
I know Kojima is known for breaking the fourth wall, but he does it, and if you don't know what that means, then look it up or something. Well, basically it just means that he just removes. Just look it up. I'm horrible at explaining stuff like that, but you know, he breaks the fourth wall a lot of the time in his games, but he does it in a way more clever way. And a perfect example of that, for me at least, is in Sons of Liberty, where I'm not going to try to spoil anything there, but a certain someone starts acting really weird, and he says, and he tells you to turn the game console off. The same thing that happened in the first Metal Gear for the MSX. And the first time I played Sons of Liberty, I hadn't played the first Metal Gear yet, so that really freaked me out when that happened. Probably because I was playing it really late, and that scene started when late at night and everything. But it really freaked me out. It took me a while to realize that, oh, it's kind of a joke. It's kind of playing with this and that. But the first time I heard it, I was kind of shocked. I was really, what the hell did he just say? Is someone fucking with me? So yeah, he does break the fourth wall quite often. But let's get back to the game here. Just wanted to point out that although Hideo Kojima does break the fourth wall in a lot of his games, he does it in an entirely different way. He doesn't like point it out like, huh? See what we did? Huh? No, you usually have to think about it before you realize, oh, yeah, clever.